How do you assess yourself in terms of food consciousness? Do you think you're informed enough to identify which is healthy from which is not? Well, think again, for you might not have heard of Listeria monocytogenes yet. These bacteria can be found in plants, animals, in soil, or even in water. Human contaminations point back to poisoning from certain foods, such as smoked fish, cold meat, and soft cheeses to name a few. In this video, however, we will be showing you how physico-chemical treatment exists as a remedy to this kind of infection.
A method for treating bacteria and biofilms include physical treatment through the introduction of ultrasound. It is a very exciting method which includes the movement of ultrasound in a liquid medium, creating violent formations and breakings of bubbles to enhance thermal and chemical treatments. Although the efficacy of the method greatly depends on how long the treatment time is, and it's proven that longer treatment times can result to damage in the produce itself. Sonication proved to reduce the listeriosis causing biofilms in lettuce without damage in shorter timescales. Longer rates reduce more bacteria with the risk of damage in the produce. I believe we can improve this by integrating chemical processes.
For the chemical treatment of the leaf samples, sodium hypochlorite and chlorine dioxide were diluted with sterile distilled water to achieve a concentration of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, 200, and 300 ppm for sodium hypochlorite and 0.5, 0.75, 1, 1.5, 2, 20, 40, 60 ppm for chlorine dioxide respectively. After that, the samples were treated according to the schematic diagram. After treating the samples with sodium hypochlorite and chlorine dioxide, it can be seen through this table that there exists a correlation between the concentration of the solutions and the number of Listeria monocytogenes, given that Listeria monocytogenes have been reduced further as the concentration of sodium hypochlorite and chlorine dioxide increases.
Finally, for the simultaneous physico-chemical treatment, both sodium hypochlorite and chlorine dioxide were applied separately after ultrasound treatment for different time intervals. The efficacy of the treatments was assessed based on the reduction of the Listeria monocytogen cells recovered by computing the synergistic effect values shown right here. And with this combined treatment, you can see right here how the bacterial cells significantly reduced, which means that this analytical technique leads to a greater reduction in the biofilm on green leaf lettuce compared to that with a single treatment. It is then inferable at this point that disinfection is critical in food processing plants.
Listeriosis is a rare but lethal disease, and it sources from our very own favorite foods such as poultry and vegetable produce. Physical and physico-chemical properties prove to damage the produce with longer treatment times. Chemical processes, however, don't. Chlorine dioxide proved to reduce listeriosis causing biofilms at lower concentrations compared to sodium hypochlorite. This could be a huge factor in making it a candidate against the chemical which has been reported to affect health.